and why it is used in the industry, we'll just see the background of what SAP ERP is and what is SAP actually. Okay. uh, SAP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning, and when I say Enterprise Resource Planning, it is nothing but um, we have a company and we have a different departments in our company, right? We have a finance department, we have a production and planning, we have a sales and distribution, material management, human resource controlling, and also we have the e-commerce, like that. So in integrating all these different kind of departments and storing the data in the centralized manner, we call it as a ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning, and enterprise is nothing but an organization. When we say resources, we have different um, resources within our organization, like money, manpower, we have a machinery, materials, marketing. And when it comes to planning, it is nothing but efficient utilization of our resources by integrating all the departments of the organization. In simple, this is a ERP. Okay. Next, let's think what resources we as a human being having. We have a car, we have a house, we have a bicycle, money in a bank, money in a wallet, right? These different resources we have it. And for example, if groceries are over in our fridge, we plan it for a week and so, right? And if we have a car, then we plan it for our insurance. Before due date, we plan it, right? Our brain is working as a resource, right? If brain is working as a ERP system here. Okay, brain is our software which is managing our day-to-day activities. This is one of the simple example. Now, if we go to a real time example, you just imagine that you have created one small business. Okay, what is this business means? You have one amazing garden, and in that garden, you have a different flowers, and you started selling these flowers in just standing outside your garden and started selling this flowers. Initially, you don't have much sales, so you are just using your paper and pen to note it down. And what you're noting, you're just saying flower name and number of flower and what is the price, and you're just giving it to your customer. But after few days, you have some demand for your flowers. Now you have a stall, and you have created. You are using now Word file and Excel file to note it everything. Correct. Then now you have more and more sales, and you have some people who are not paying you on time. The business, in the business language, we call it as actually account receivable. Okay, you need to track this all, and now you started using the Excel, and Excel is also now becoming more complex. So people are buying from you but not paying you on time, and similar situation is going on. Everything you cannot remember in your brain. Right now you're using different software like Excel for your accounting, Word for your invoices and all, right? After that, after few days, now you have your like, you bought the chair, you bought the stall, you bought the software and everything, right? So in that case, you have a purchase invoice as well with you. And if you have a purchase invoice, that means you have to classify it to reduce your cost as well. Like, your income is increased, and now you have to pay the taxes also, correct, going forward. So in that case, your account is increased, and you started using the simple accounting program. You might heard of Tally or something like that. Okay, so you have now Tally software installed in your computer, and you started accounting in that. You can see all who all are paid on time, who are not paid on time. Your monthly taxes are calculated automatically. Your company is now growing. Okay, now your company is growing. So you thought that okay, now I'll do. My garden flowers are not enough to fulfill my customer demand. So I started supplying it from another supplier. Okay, I started taking the flowers from another supplier and I'm storing that into one of my warehouses. Okay, now you're buying it from another supplier and you're storing that in your warehouse. In warehouse also you need some of the proper management, right? So for that you bought one more software called as a material management with the extended warehouse planning. Okay, now just remember, okay, initially you started with a Word and Excel. Now then you move to Tally. You have one Tally software and one material management with the extended warehouse. Now next, your company is growing and you have now hired few people to work with you. In that case, what is required? Now again you require the human resource department. If we have a people, that means you have again people with the leaves. If somebody goes on a leave, then who will work on that day? You need particular department to handle this all, correct? So for that reason we have a human resource department. Going forward, now you have a people, now you have a good customer base. In that case you thought of that you're not no more will buy from another supplier, you will have your own production. Okay, you will produce your flowers in your own company, so that you need again a production planning department where you bought again a soil, you have now a number of people working in this department. If you have a production in house, then you should consider the quality of the product as well. So now it comes to production planning department. If you think carefully of this, initially you had a Tally, you now bought the material management software, then you bought the HR software, then you have the production planning software, right? So in this scenario, these are all different departments working independently. Correct. Working independently. There is no communication between these departments. Now think of centralized software that has all the business activities in a one place. That makes it super easy for all company communication and sharing the information. And this is called as a SAP ERP. This is a short background of ERP. I hope ERP is clear now. Okay. Let's go to next part. Okay, before that, let's check what are the key features as we discussed. This is a centralized database for all the business processes. We standardize the process across the different departments. There is a real time sharing of information, and there is, because of this we have an enhanced decision making capability. Next,